The following is a presentation of TFNN. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Every trading day, live at 10 a.m. Eastern. Call now, toll free at 877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 88. You get the Nasdaq off 7. S&P's down 2.5. Gold contract trading out here flat, $12.94. We have silver down 7 cents, $15.02 an ounce. Light sweet crude up 66 cents, $62.27. It finally kind of launched at $60.
Some serious prices, right?
Yeah.
Probably not a coincidence. You got Saudi Arabia pushing their IPO out there with oil, and you got oil trading at highs.
The amount of money that they make? Oh my God!
Hey, if I got my own country and I get to write up a form and tell you how much money I'm going to make, I don't know.
Pretty
be
intense.
Skeptical of those numbers in terms of. Go ahead, keep going.
Pretty intense.
It is. We could talk for a while about
notes and bonds. We get the 10-year note up 4.6, 123.23. 30-year bond flat 148.08 in King Dollar. King Dollar still. It's trying to actually test this March 7th high. We're up 146 ticks, 96.945. The euro's at 112. That is teetering on a breakdown, which is pretty intense, man. And the pound's at 130. The UK still in chaos, no doubt about that.
That is for sure.
It's pretty wild, man.
It's a party that never ends.
Oh, my God. Maybe it never will start.
Yeah.
And you get the yen. The yen's trading at 111.34. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks at TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim, as we do each Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And, folks, if you want to understand options, option strategies, futures, great program every trading day, 11 to 12 Eastern Standard Time. If you haven't test-driven yet the Thinkorswim platform, it's an outstanding professional platform for retail traders. Just come over to our website, hit that TD Ameritrade banner, bring it up. They'll allow you to trade with paper money, as you can follow Kevin and his team every trading day. Kevin Hinks, what's going on?
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Tommy. You know, every day we're in that chasm right now of between the end of earnings season and really when the earnings season starts. But every day we inch a little closer to Friday, February 12th, when we'll get some bank earnings. But how about Delta Airlines today, upgrading their numbers?
Delta, and you know, it was amazing. Kevin, yesterday. I mean, you know, we had window dressing happening, but man, oh man, those money managers were coming in buying the transports and the financials like beyond belief.
Right.
It's like that just lit a fire, and there's no doubt. You know, I'm looking at Delta right now. That's up 265. That's quite a number, man.
They came out and raised their earnings that are coming out shortly. They raised their estimates from 85 to 95 cents from 80 cents. So that's a pretty big jump in their earnings look. And their earnings come out early. So they should be coming out any day now. That's a nice number out of Delta, especially, think about that, with everything going on with the airlines right now and all the uncertainty.
Yes.
Delta comes out and you know, basically pre-announces.
Yeah. And, yeah, they're going to be coming out at 10 o'clock in the morning on April 10th. You know what's amazing is that we were talking about this before, is that what had happened at the last earnings cycle, folks, is that they had made their numbers on the numbers they were reporting. The numbers were weak coming on this cycle.
Forecast.
So it's going to be really intriguing watching this. You know,
that's the upside surprise we could be getting, guys, because expectations are horribly low for all these earnings.
Yeah, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. You know, it's kind of interesting. And perception is like quite a bit of, I guess, everything in life. But I started thinking last night, I'm saying to myself, you know what, we've been kept talking about Brexit this, Brexit that, and then all of a sudden it's like, you know what, those guys are so like out of their mind right now. I'm not even quite sure whether that affects our markets or not. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like...
Absolutely, because... You know, everyone thinks a hard Brexit's going to be very volatile, and it may be, but it also may not be.
Yeah.
Right? And people have to understand, remember, it kind of reminds me of Y2K.
Yeah.
And all the uncertainty that was around Y2K, and then it came out with, it was really a non-event.
It was a dud
for everybody.
No, there's no doubt, man. The amount of money that they put into it was pretty amazing too.
Right, exactly. So yeah, there's some uncertainty coming around the corner here, but that doesn't mean it's going to be anything catastrophic. And these markets, that was as close to a melt-up as you could see. And think about it, guys. It didn't take much of good news. We had good news out of China early in the morning that made our market strong to start the day. But it wasn't massively good news out of China. It was more just a not disappointment out of China.
Yes.
So that fed into ours, and then look at how little. Here's the kind of the theme of what I'm saying here. How little good news out of China made our whole market go up, and how little move in the bonds made the banks fly. The financials. Yesterday they were they led this market higher. And how many times have you said that lately? None.
None. No, listen, man. I had to take a double take, Kevin, in the morning.
Right.
It was like I looked at it and I said J.P. Morgan up 2.5 points, and then Citigroup up 2 points. I says, okay, man, this is pretty intense,
And why, Tom? And here, think about two things. Number one, rates hit. 10-year yields hit 2.35 during the first quarter. So the net interest margin probably isn't going to be there for some of these banks. And then a straight up market during the first quarter, maybe the trading revenue isn't going to be there either because you didn't get a real volatile market. So even though the market ended the year real volatile, this was kind of straight up. So I'm worried about the trading revenues and the net interest margin from some of these banks. But they're so beat up and so sold off that maybe any good forward look from these banks could lead them up.
Yeah, there always seems to be something, right?
Sure.
Do you know what I mean? We go from one sector to the next sector. I mean, I think this is one of the first times that it was so clear about the amount of buying that was in the financials and in the transports that, both of those sectors, folks, have been down, but boy, oh boy, I mean, there wasn't one transport stock yesterday, Kevin, that was in, that's inside the transportation index, that was in the red. Every single one of them were green. It's like,
right. I mean, yesterday was just across the board buying, except if you were in real estate and utilities. If you weren't in those, you had a pretty good day yesterday.
Yeah. Now, I know we're approaching the summer again. We get the VIX laying out at 1348, right?
Right.
So I guess we got to be aware that this thing can get a lot lower as we come into that summer, right?
Exactly right, and it's all based on if we get a sell-off during this spring and summer, then the VIX will hold in there. But if not, if we get a slow grinding up market, the VIX, as well as I do, Tom, it can go lower than this for sure.
Yeah, right.
Everyone was worried about the VIX going higher, and I kept saying, look at the calendar. Yeah. Because once we get into spring and late spring and summer, the VIX has got a lot of gravity on it.
It does.
I mean, we get the chart up there looking at, from May.
Yep.
We were sitting at a pretty similar area to where we are right now. And, yeah, we had some spikes, but we also spent a lot of time in the 11s throughout that entire.
Exactly. So, I mean, this is a kind of a time, and I remember being a young trader and writing on my trading card, don't buy summer. Be careful buying any volatility in the summer.
That's so cool. Listen, folks, 45 minutes from right now, great program. You want to understand option strategies, futures. Check it out. Kevin, you have a great one, safe one. We look forward to the program in 45 minutes.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
Thank you. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back.
The TAS Profile Scanner is the most revolutionary piece of trading software that you will ever try. Wouldn't you like to approach the markets with confidence? As you begin your trading day, it's likely that you'll be faced with lots of decisions. In order to make the best decision, the first thing you'll need is a strategy that will help you minimize your risks. Whether we're in a bull or bear market, a good strategy is to have the tools needed to help you scan and analyze the markets before you trade. The TAS Profile Scanner instantly scans and filters over 2,500 global financial markets, such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, president of TAS Market Profile, the TAS Profile Scanner understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications, automated trading algorithms, and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. Whether you're looking at the trade matrix, the ETF heat grid, the market breadth, the landscape charts, or the many other features of the TAS Profile Scanner, this is a piece of software that will revolutionize how you look at the markets and set up your trades. The team at TAS has even put together a 12-part video series to walk you through every aspect of the TAS Profile Scanner, which you can find directly on the TAS order page at TFNN.com. Sign up now for only $97 a month with a risk-free 30-day trial, so you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. See for yourself how you can harness the full power of the TAS Profile Scanner by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services section. Remember, with a 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Don't let another day pass you by without trying out this amazing piece of software that will revolutionize how you look at the market and how you place trades. Sign up today.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live, and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has launched our brand new website. You can still visit us at the same TFNN.com URL, but when you do, you'll see a new and improved homepage with a much simpler navigation, whether you're watching Tiger TV live in high definition or just accessing your newsletter subscriptions. We even have new pricing in 6 months and yearly options. Check out the new TFNN.com now and experience all the upgrades. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials down 74, Nasdaq up 3, S&P's a flat, and our man Jim from Minneapolis, he kind of picked up that the good old cryptocurrency was picking up its head yesterday when he called us.
He saw something, man.
Look at this thing, man.
I know. You're going to see some life in Bitcoin, man. Watch out.
This was, cryptos, folks, Bitcoin, for some reason, just went from 4125 to 5,078. We're trading 4,731 right now.
Does this have volume?
I don't think so, because they're taking that off of...
no, okay.
Yeah, right.
I was curious.
I know. That's quite a move, man.
It is. So we're looking at daily? Yeah, daily, right?
Yeah.
And you can see that we haven't had a move
I'll
like that.
do it intraday night, and let's see
Sure,
what
I
happens.
was just going back to where... Oh, okay.
I'm not sure what they do, whether it's... Yeah, no, there it is, in the middle of the night.
Yeah. So we're looking at about 12:30 a.m. Eastern Time.
12:30 a.m. Eastern Time.
Yep.
That is like a move and a half.
And I hope you weren't buying at 5,000 because it's already back to 47. Right?
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, it's pretty intense, man.
Excuse me.
It's some of the well, here Walgreens. Walgreens is getting smoked, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
WBA.
WBA. Thank you.
Excuse me.
So,
Walgreens Boots Alliance.
Yeah. So this is down $7.70.
Yeah, looking at 12-13%.
You're definitely blowing away a B point with volume. What's that? So A is about 75. You have 15 points, which is going to get you to 50. It's an ABC down to 50. Breaking this baby like at the vengeance. Let's see what we got over here. Boy, this is pretty...
Excuse me.
So 50... Where's 50 laying out? Let's see. Okay, so 50 is back to September of 2013. Look at that, man. That's pretty intense. Let's see what they have to say. All right, who's taking them out? That's what I'd like to know.
Yeah, well, I saw one just talking about they had forecasted earnings to grow at 7 to 12%.
Okay.
And they came in flat that they're going to grow for this year. For the year, again, being the forecast, right?
Right.
I'm sure there's more to that in here, though.
Yeah. Let's see.
So I see upfront, same-store retail sales were down 3.8%.
Oof.
So that's upfront, not talking about, I believe, their pharmacy, right? In the back of the store, where more than 2/3 of the U.S. sales come from, they're filling more prescriptions but making less money on them.
Okay.
So their margins must be decreasing in there as well. So here we have earnings this year will be flat, the company said, after previously predicting growth of 7 to 12%. I mean, you're talking about predicting double-digit growth on earnings.
Right.
And you come out and say, guess what? We're not even going to grow. And they also, for cost, they're going to expand a cost-cutting plan by about half. So from at least $1 billion they were looking, and they're going to grow that to now $1.5 billion in cost savings by 2022. Yeah. So adjusted earnings in the second fiscal quarter, which ended February 28th, were $1.64 a share, and analysts were looking for $1.72.
Unreal. Let's take a look at this. That's a number, man. 354,000 employees they have.
Yeah. Look at that. Retail Pharmacy USA, $98.4 billion 2018.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a number.
It sure is.
That's a number. So let's take a look at some of the other higher volume equities out here today. Let's see, Advanced Micro, that's down 9 cents. That's always at the top. It's so funny.
Can we see what's going on with Rite Aid? I was curious if that plays into anything. I mean, it's 58-cent stock, but down 5 pennies. That's a big move for a 58-cent stock.
It's at the lows. It's, you know, it's amazing. It's amazing that this stock is still alive.
Yeah.
I mean, this is, I'm just going to bring this back
Yeah,
a long chart first so you can see this thing, because I'll do it on a 50-year
quarterly.
And where do you see this thing? It's like, I don't know how they stayed alive. So listen, so we go back to 93. It was trading $7.60. 99, $51. 2000, $1.75. I mean, it's never come back since then. You know, it's gone up to $10.
And it did. I mean, to be, what is it there?
20 cents.
That's, I just want to show. So it went from 20 cents in 09.
Yeah.
Up to almost $10, $9.50.
It's huge.
Oh,
yeah.
Doesn't get much bigger. 20 cents to $10.
Seriously, man.
But we're back at 58 cents.
We're back at 58 cents. And let's just see this. So revenue-wise for these guys, look at this. It's a $21 billion deal, too. Oh,
yeah.
God.
So they got no earnings, though, right?
Yeah.
That's and negative numbers across the board in terms of growth.
Yeah.
3-year growth. 3-year growth, how are they going to compete with, I mean, even if Walgreens isn't?
I know. And evidently, I think the only thing that's, well, not the only thing that's keeping them alive is that they have a lot of stores in inner cities, big inner cities, like they're monsters in New York. Do you know what I mean? Well, you can see they started in Pennsylvania, I guess.
Sure.
And that probably has helped them. Long-term leases or something, do you know what I'm saying? Something has helped them stay alive because it's like...
And it's, you know, just this is their overview. I'm pretty sure the company itself is writing this, you know, so, but they're, I don't know if they actually wrote this as I start to read it. They rank a distant third. I don't think that's how they'd spin things, but they are behind Walgreens and CVS in the U.S. retail drugstore business, but they have 4,600 drugstores. So you can see that type of revenue, right? $22 billion.
Yeah.
But man, what's your path to future growth when you're competing with Walgreens and CVS? The company, market cap-wise, at today's rate, I think I saw $620 million. Pretty tiny when you're pulling in that type of revenue, where they either got some debt problems or they just the writing's on the wall in terms of maybe Walgreens and CVS might be scooping up some of these stores, or maybe they just might be going out of business. Those might not be the stores that. As in, Walgreens might already have a location right next to that Rite Aid. You know, they might not need those stores. Nobody might need those stores.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Amazon. So this is going to get intriguing out here, and you know, I can tell you that they're going to get me to Whole Foods.
Cheaper prices coming at us, right?
Yeah, and what they didn't have the whole list in the paper this morning, but what they had, folks, is that they were going down 20% on a huge amount of fresh vegetables,
Okay.
as well as meat. So meat 20% down. Now you're talking some money here, man. You know what I mean, that's
the healthy, right?
Yeah.
In terms of so this is just a quick one, I guess. Yeah, prices will be 20% lower on these items. Let's see if this is gonna. Where's that gonna bring us? It's gonna bring us around to Amazon's statement. Well, let's see what they had to say. Nah, that's just what goes into Whole Foods. Let's see. Yeah, they're all just headlines at this point. We can. I'm sure they're. Wait, one more. Let's try this top one. Let's see. Come on. I want that list.
No, I know.
I want to see.
There's no doubt. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, we know if one
Sprouts. So
if one company can subsidize the loss leader, even if it is right, it's Amazon. So watch out.
Man.
Yeah. They want to get you hooked, man. Once you become a creature of habit where you get your groceries, I would say everybody, no matter what you're comfortable with. I'm comfortable with Publix right now. It happens to be right down the street.
Yes.
I used to be comfortable with Super Target when they were on my way home,
Right.
and then you move, you do whatever. You just,
Yeah, now see, this store here, folks, it's a great store, but this is a direct competitor that's a very small store.
Yes.
And you're going to see, you know, this has been a one-way route, you know.
Yeah.
$48, well, it was 2013, but the bottom line, you're 21 bucks right
I
now.
wouldn't want to be competing with Amazon.
No way. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get 'em, folks.
The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN and you'll find The Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's down 66. Nasdaq is up 8. S&P is a flat. We might as well do a Brexit update, right? You can see over here. There's we'll see where this thing shakes out. So let's see. We're going to have some action out here today, folks. So Prime Minister Theresa May meets her cabinet to find a way out of Brexit impasse. Members of Parliament are maneuvering to try to prevent a no-deal split in 10 days now. 10 days.
That's it, man.
Okay.
It's April 4th. They got till the 14th. Is it the 4th? No, it's the 2nd. Don't they have till the 14th? Maybe they're
12th, isn't it?
12th? I guess you're right, yeah.
Okay, so here's what they're saying are some key developments. The ministers are trying to pass a bill that would prevent a no-deal exit. That's going to be at 1 p.m. This
Okay.
will be their time, probably,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
1 p.m., so that's a 10.
No, that's probably going to be at our
9.
time, because that already would have happened if it was 1 p.m. their time.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's great. Okay.
They should put some Eastern Standard next to all this stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're...
Right. May is meeting with the cabinet to find a way forward after Parliament failed to find a consensus. That must have been last night. The Prime Minister wants to put her deal to a 4th vote, her spokesman says. That was at 11:30 a.m. That must be their time then.
Yeah,
right?
maybe that is their time. This is just a recap, I guess. Maybe that was at 1 o'clock. Go ahead, yeah.
Then the Dutch Prime Minister is saying that no deal is a probability as the UE sets its conditions for a delay. Oh, my God.
Oh, and then one more key development, the pound falls now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Macron, now he's been pretty critical recently in terms of it coming out. But he's saying a long Brexit extension is not evident or automatic, while saying he's open to new proposals on the way forward. Parliament's failure to find a new consensus puts us on a path to a hard Brexit, Macron said, speaking alongside the Irish Prime Minister as well. Germans losing patience, so let's see. There has to be a decision now. Ralph Brinkhaus, leader of Angela Merkel's Christian Democratic-led caucus in the Bundestag, maybe, told reporters, well, good luck. There has to be a decision now. While the Chancellor remains keen to avoid a no-deal Brexit, German lawmakers are saying enough is enough. And, I mean, at some point, enough is enough. I mean, what are you going to do, right?
All it said is no to everything.
Right.
So it's like, okay, how are they going to get to some kind of
2 or 3 years.
It's easy to say no.
Exactly.
What are you going to do? That's the bottom line.
Exactly. Yeah, we've reached a state where one has to conclude that the British parliamentarians are not fully doing justice to their responsibility anymore. I'd have to agree, man. You know, you can't just say no if you want to get things done. So let's see. 2 high-profile lawmakers, Letwin and Cooper, are leading a push to force the government to extend the EU membership, the UK's EU membership, to avoid a disruptive no-deal divorce. The bill will be debated on Wednesday, and if it's passed by Thursday, a no-deal Brexit could be a legal impossibility.
Ooh, let me hear that one again. Okay.
So they're going to bring up a bill on Wednesday.
Yeah.
If it passes, no deal is taken off the table. So businesses and markets spooked by the risk of leaving the EU without an agreement will welcome the development, but it's also potentially good news for May and her chances of getting her unloved deal through Parliament at the 4th attempt. Come on. The pro-Brexit headliners are still holding out for a no-deal Brexit. They want a clean break, but if a bill takes that option off the table, the choice they'll have to face will be stark: a long extension, which could end up reversing it altogether, or the May's deal, which is kind of what May has been saying all along.
Yeah. And then this last one here. So, Speaker, this is the guy that blocked it before. Just blocked the Brexiteers' first attempt to stop the bill when he rejected Bill Cash's claim that it would be unconstitutional for such a bill to be rammed through in one day. Putting legislation through in one day is not unusual at all. Yeah.
So you have, hard Brexiteers that want the Brexit to be hard and clean and not soft.
And start again.
Yeah. They don't want this bill to pass.
Right.
Because they understand that if you take hard Brexit off the table, if you're a Brexiteer, you might have to vote for a less hard, a softer Brexit than you might want, right?
So that's intriguing that there are plenty of people evidently that want a hard Brexit then. So
yeah, that would be that steadfast group of the hard Brexiteers.
Right.
But there in no way means enough people to pass anything.
Right.
And that's where, so you have the hard Brexiteers, you have people who don't want a Brexit at all, and then you have the people in the middle, the battle being over a lot of the people in the middle, of course, who are maybe willing to vote for Brexit because that's what was passed, but they want a few caveats in there, right? They want a little bit of softness here and there.
So
I mean,
pounds at 130. That's kind of hanging there.
Yep.
The euro is like the one, folks, that can really break down here. Well, there we go. I mean, you know, where now you don't have wide price spread out here today, you know, but what you really do have, you have this break of this consolidation. You know, it broke in. I mean, when it broke on March 7th, you know, that was really unusual that you can break so hard, folks. We went from 113 to 111. And most times, if you get that big, wide price spread, you just go south, and it turned right around. Yeah. But, you know, you're coming down to test this today, and this is why the dollar's at highs, too. You know, and you can see that just a drift lower, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, definitely.
It's gonna be wild watching this thing out, man. If we go over to the, let's go to the dollar, just look at this dollar. So the dollar's index is going after its highs. Now, the volume is anemic, but the bottom line is that, yeah, guess what, man? It's almost up here. That high of March 7th is 97,160. Yeah, look at, we're at 97,055.
Yeah.
You know, you can see the volume's dying on the vine, but guess what? You're in a higher range right now, man. You know, so we'll see where this whole thing wants to go.
Another day, another story, another development, and
yeah,
we'll see what happens. That amendment, well, I guess, will be a big one tomorrow, because if they make it illegal to hard Brexit, then they might have that fourth vote, I guess. And what did you lose by? 58 votes in the last one, so you need about 30 to change their vote.
Which,
hey,
getting closer.
It is.
877-927-6648. Let's go. Actually, let's go look at the bond market first. So we had with bonds out here. Yesterday, bonds came down hard. You had some good volume. You know, that being said, though, you're going against the big strength. So when I take a look at it, you know, this is a normal pullback into strength. So the strength, we went topside. We actually started going to break topside on the 20th.
Okay.
We had 1.5 million contracts there. Then we went sideways the next day with 1.5. The real break came with 2.5.
Yep.
And yesterday we came down with 1.7. Now that's a big number. There's no doubt about that. But guess what? You're still in the higher range.
Sure.
You know, so we'll see where this baby wants to shake out. And of course, inside the bond market, there's a continual disbelief that rates are going to keep going lower, which is just amazing. But that's the way it has been for a long period of time, and you know, we'll see whether that changes. But certainly rates, they've been going lower. Look at that headline: Euro falls to session low. We're at 111. We have 111.91. It's at 111.71 right now. So that's probably a delayed print that I have out here. Man, I'm glad we don't have a business in the UK. The people that didn't get, you know, like...
Oh, yeah, you get a lot of smaller businesses that might do import-export.
Right.
You know, JP Morgan's going to be fine, right?
Yeah.
All those, but you have a lot of businesses, and no matter what happens, they're already in trouble because that deadline has come and passed, and if you're doing business with them, you might be doing it elsewhere, so it's a tough deal.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. We have the Dow Industrials down 76. NASDAQ, S&P's are flat.
If you're in the CD market and looking for a secure investment, the Tiger First Mortgage Program may work for you. The security for these first mortgages are building lots in the Tax Opportunity Zone in St. Petersburg, Florida. The Tax Act of 2018 set up tax-free zones across the country where you can build and hold for 10 years and pay no tax on the profits, which makes these lots valuable. The investment is anywhere from $30,000 to $75,000. The interest paid is 7% yearly, paid on a monthly basis. According to Bankrate.com, the best rate for a 4-year CD in the country as of February 20th is 3.1%. A $50,000 investment at a normal 4-year CD rate of 3.1% would give you income of $1,550 per year or $6,200 over the 4-year period. That same $50,000 investment in the Tiger First Mortgage Program would give you $3,500 per year or $14,000 over the 4 years. Which would you prefer, $6,200 or $14,000 of interest on your investment? If you would like more information about the Tiger First Mortgage Program, you can call me at 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
If you haven't checked out the newsletters page of TFNN.com, what are you waiting for? All of the TFNN newsletters are informative, up-to-date, affordable, and a must-have for every trader looking to gain a competitive informational edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets to offer you the very latest in market news. Plus, new subscribers get to test drive our newsletters risk-free for 30 days. From all aspects of the markets, including stocks, bonds, metals, commodities, and tech, there's a newsletter to fit your needs exclusively from TFNN. Stay informed each day you trade and get that competitive edge that will help you stay ahead of the game. Visit our newsletters page by going to TFNN.com and click the newsletters button near the top of the page. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrial's down 99. Nasdaq is up 2. S&Ps are down 2.5. Let's go to our man, Paul in Henderson, Nevada. We were thinking of you this morning, Paul.
Good morning, gentlemen.
What's happening, man?
What's happening? Long time no talk.
That's I know,
right.
And I'm sure you woke up this morning happy. After you woke up.
Definitely happy.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And I also got in Riot, that RIOT last week, so I was double happy. I was twice as happy.
Okay, so let's look at some of these. Hey, you know what's amazing? You know, Jim from Minneapolis called Tommy and I yesterday morning. It was yesterday morning, right?
Yes, it was,
yeah. About, the crypto picking its head up, right? And then when I woke up this morning, man, first thing I heard, on Bloomberg is that, it went to 5,000 last night. So I was thinking of him and you. I says, so Riot, right? And now is that one of the other coins, right?
No, Riot is a stock, so it's that Riot blockchain.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see here. It gave it up. It gapped up and gave it up, but it, we'll see how this one shakes out. I got in at 325.
Wow.
See.
And what do they do exactly in terms of their blockchain? So they operate.
To be honest, what the business actually does, I don't know. I was just expecting the breakout.
Well, it sure did, right? So we got in here a description. It says that Riot Blockchain operates as a digital currency company. The company focuses on buying cryptocurrency and blockchain businesses, as well as supports blockchain technology companies. Riot Blockchain also maintains its existing biotechnology business segments. That says, hey, we're into blockchain, everybody.
Yeah, we're in blockchain. We're in digital. We're in whatever we can do. I love it. Hey, the bottom line is that you made a good score there, Paul. I like it.
Yeah. It was good. It was good. So, but last time when I called in, we were looking at Bitcoin on the weekly chart. And since last time I called in until today, I've only been looking at the weekly chart on the coins. And I really like the pattern that Bitcoin was putting in.
Yes.
I expected it to hold that 3,000 level, which it did.
Yeah.
And this pattern on the weekly, I'm not exactly sure what you would call it, some sort of cup and handle or reverse head and shoulders. But once it broke out of that formation, last night I was sleeping, and now it looks like it has broken the long-term downtrend from 20,000. And it has good volume on the daily. So
You can make that case. There's no doubt. Hey, let's see. So we go. You got.
And I didn't mean to put that vertical bar.
Is that 20,000 up there?
Yes, it is. Yep. There you go.
Okay,
Yep.
so yeah, so let's see. Now this is going to get really interesting, folks, because this is it won't take much after the death keel, right? You know what the problem is?
What are we doing here?
You can only hit. Well, he's saying it broke the trend to 20,000.
Oh, okay, okay.
What happens, Paul, is that you need 3. Well, technically, okay, the way this works with trend lines is that you're supposed to be able to get at least 3 swing points, and because this was so bizarre, you only get 2. You know what I mean? But you know, meaning just how you set up a trend line in general. Now that being said, there's no reason that this can't get to 6,300 because it's like okay,
oh sure, right.
There's nothing in the middle here. We know that you got the action going.
Yeah. I'm just out of curious if we're trying. What about go ahead.
Just fill us in, like, what else has been going on in this business? Now, you had Crypto Watch up, right? Are all these cryptos running?
Yes.
So what happened?
Been a big move.
What happened overnight?
I have no idea.
Why
I have
not?
no idea what happened.
Why not?
But
hey, what are you doing, man?
Well, I know this. Hey, Amazon is going to start selling cryptocurrencies. So that's one thing. You're going to be able to buy the actual cryptocurrencies right on Amazon. Square, with Jack Dorsey and Twitter and the Square system, they're looking to integrate, but with just Bitcoin is the route that they're taking. So they're looking for Bitcoin to integrate in their platform for payments across the board.
Okay.
With our business, we have it set up now, too. We're about to integrate on the website where we could accept cryptocurrency payments.
Okay.
So we'll see. But
when you accept it,
I like the way it looks. It looks pretty good.
No,
so,
listen, there's
but
no
on the
doubt,
other hand,
man.
you're also coming into that big downdraft right there at 6,000. So it still could go either way.
Oh, listen, man. I mean, the good news is that you got a big pop. I mean, because with a pop like this, even on a pullback, it should 4,000, 3,500 probably hold. I mean, that's quite a move, man. Hey, let me ask you something. So on your healthcare company, right? You're gonna start taking Bitcoin or some type of cryptocurrency. Then how are you going to protect yourself as the fluctuation going up and down? Or you're just going to bank it?
Well, what we're going to do is immediately we're going to sell half of it at whatever the current market price is.
Okay.
And take the cash and then accumulate the rest of the coin.
Good. No, that's cool. That's great. No, I just get curious, right?
A little bit of leverage, take a little bit off the table, and keep yourself with some exposure.
Right. So you're getting your price back of what your product is, which is good, and then the rest of it, okay, cool, man. Okay. And are you going to take, you're taking more than one cryptocurrency? How does that work?
Right now, we're only going to take Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum.
Oh, nice.
Okay, cool. And those are
that's your 1, 2, 3 right
actually,
there.
Yeah, when we're at Crypto Watch, if you watch us on TV, folks, those are the 3 top ones of Crypto Watch right now. Yeah.
And this Litecoin has been, I mean, Litecoin is my favorite one to trade. But I got in this one for a really nice swing back at $40, so I'm holding this one. Litecoin actually has been leading. So Litecoin, they all had very similar patterns if you go to Crypto Watch, where they had this bottoming type pattern. Well, Litecoin was the first one to break out. So Litecoin broke out of that triangle several weeks before these other ones.
Look at that, yeah.
So I'm anticipating Litecoin will lead the charge, but we'll have to see.
Yeah. Boy, it's I wish I had some idea of why they just all fired up finally. I mean, do you know what I mean?
Sure.
It's like, okay, so how, I guess all the, hey, listen, the forces are the forces. People stop buying them, you get to one particular point and...
Yeah, see Bitcoin at 5,000 for the first time in a while.
Oh.
Yeah. That,
And what it's had, it's good when you get a long bottom, man. I mean, that's,
Sure.
A long bottom is a good setup, man. And
you got some of the futures out of the way that take away some of the shorting capability.
Yeah.
That's definitely a factor.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you're just going to figure out how you're going to take away all the frauds, right?
And we did look to it in the same, just talking about the ability, because it is no longer on the Nadex platform.
Right.
Another avenue that was ability to short. So you take those shorts out of the equation, right? And I'm sure that had to do with whether it's the SIBO, I believe, that pulled them.
The SIBO pulled the...
And I'm pretty sure that's where Nadex was going off of in terms of an underlying indicative index, right? You need an indicative index to be able to trade any product on it. And that went by the wayside. And
pretty wild, man.
Yeah.
Well,
the other really good thing about the big downdraft is a lot of those coins that were fraud coins that we had talked about several times in the past.
Yes.
They're pretty much bust. So we got to wash out in the market the coins that are remaining. Many of them have, you know, some actual utility value. So we'll see how it goes.
That helps.
Awesome.
Well, great hearing from you, man. Appreciate the update,
Likewise.
man. You have a great one, a safe one.
All right, gentlemen. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Paul.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back.
I'm certain you are or strive to be one of the best at everything you do in life. It's the most common trait that we tigers and tigresses share. If you're looking to become the best of the best when it comes to managing your money, let me teach you to do what most wealth managers tell you can't be done, which is how to time the markets. I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability, and for the last 12 months, Timer Digest has been tracking my newsletter signals, which have earned me the ranking as their #1 market timer in the nation for the S&P 500 for the last 12, 6, and 3 months. Timer Digest also ranks me as the #1 market timer for gold as well. The fact is, markets can be timed, and I'll teach you the exact set of tools that I use that has transformed me into one of the best at what I do. Sign up for Mastering Probability today by clicking on the newsletter tab on the homepage of TFNN.com and get immediate access to workshops where I take you step by step how to use an extraordinary set of tools as well as provide great market calls too. Sign up today.
No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his Gold Report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under Investment Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrial's down 72. You get the Nasdaq up 11. S&P's are flat. And you know who's up coming up, folks? Our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, is going to be doing a great workshop for you tomorrow.
Tomorrow, man.
April
Time
3rd.
is flying. That's right. Basil's going to be in there. Opening call subscribers tomorrow night, 5 p.m. right after your show. Anything goes. The stock market's key phase. Basil put together an awesome workshop.
It's a great title because anything does go right now.
It does, right? Yeah. Where are we going to go from here, right? So Basil's going to be talking with his subscribers. Live webinar going on tomorrow at 5. Where we are in the market currently, how to read the technical tools that will show you where the market's heading, the outlook for this current year, 2019, the outlook for next year, the current risks versus the potential rewards Basil's looking at, specific sector breakdowns, specific stocks to monitor, including going into the big ones, FANG, Facebook, Apple, Netflix, Google, Amazon, and this workshop will be archived. Check out the opening call. And, of course, Basil's awesome charts, recommendations, Trader's Corner every morning for subscribers. Check that out. Sign up now. There's a couple archive workshops you can get started on. Get started on his charts that he publishes every morning by about 8:30 in the morning. Yep. Put stuff out on the weekends as well. I encourage anybody, regardless of this webinar, you should be checking out the opening call, but perfect time tomorrow night. Sign up there. And more information right here. But again, tomorrow night, 5 o'clock, you can subscribe. 30-day money-back guarantee. Get in there and get rolling with Basil Chapman. Coming up at noon. You got it.
And Lyft, L-Y-F-T, still under the price, the IPO price.
It sure is.
68.24. We get down to 66. And intraday, it actually looks like it wants to go to like 61.
That's it's just going to put it down, and quite it looked like it was going to be a tougher open, 66. So we'll see.
Totally. Stay right there, folks. We get Fast Market coming up next. And of course, we got our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave White. Be back this afternoon. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Go get 'em, folks.